to the NBA on 2K Sports, an April Fool's Day edition. Glad to have you with us. Alongside Chris Webber and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. The fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
And who doesn't love this stuff? What's beef? The stakes are a little higher. I mean, it should make it a very interesting matchup.
Well, tonight, Grant, a rare marquee matchup at center. This ought to be a treat.
Center? What exactly is that? Nah, in all seriousness, this will be a treat. And it's amazing how the center position has really, truly evolved now. It's not just playing with your back to the basket. You have to be able to play out of the high post. You have to be able to pass, be a facilitator, defend, screen and roll, be agile and mobile. But tonight, this matchup, wow, this is a throwback. I can't wait to see these two get after it.
Let's go old school tonight. Adebayo, no good. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul. About a minute into this first quarter. Left side Ingles. Pass to Towns. Oh, George with a steal.
Now look, he was laying in wait for that pass.
Oh, goodness!
And historically an excellent defender, George just excels at picking your pocket and taking it all the way himself. Nice.
Rejected by George. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. James double teamed. Ball for three. Adebayo grabs the board.
What's interesting, Bam Adebayo grew up in a single-wide trailer home in Pinetown, North Carolina. Now, of course, living with his mother, he made it his mission to get her out of that trailer and into a better life.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Now Adebayo, driving inside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. And for motivation, Adebayo told us he kept a picture of that trailer hanging in his locker, adorning the home screen on his phone, its address written on his shoes.
And what motivation that was, and of course, seeing how far he's come. Now, he said that that trailer is where I got the ambition, the anger. If we had a better life, I wouldn't be here. That trailer made it.
And Siakam with the slam.
This is why Fox's teammates love him. I mean, when they're open, he makes sure to get it to them.
Now a timeout called by Toronto.
And there's a lot to admire about how Pascal Siakam attacks defenders. I mean, he's so shifty outside, and he absorbs contact so well when he gets to the rim. He's stronger than you'd think from looking at his frame.
He's not a guy who's going to sit back and settle for jumpers. He's going to get to the bucket every time he can.
Blocked! And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Wizards on D.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of them. It's encouraging watching and share the wealth as well.
1:44 left in the first. Pass to Adebayo. George for three. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. George has got his second basket of the night. Sneaky strength of Siakam. It's one of the reasons why he's such a tough matchup.
He really is a tough matchup. He will put bigger guys on skates out there on the perimeter. Of course, he can still play back to the basket on the block. There's no easy answer for how you match up with Siakam.
Pass to Siakam. It's stolen by James. That shot is off. Siakam with the defensive effort.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Toronto trailing. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter here. James. Ooh, nice D from George.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
Now here's Hield. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. Here's Washington now. They're on a 13-4 run. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Hayward with it, checked by Wall. The Wizards with another miss.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Horford. Got a piece of it. Up in time. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Wizards up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And the big finish by Wall.
There's no let up in John Wall's attack. He makes his mind up that he's scoring, and then he just does.
The Wizards with a lead. Pass to Anunoby. Stolen by Ingles. Here comes Toronto on the push. And it's powered home by Towns.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
The Raptors making a switch here. Hayward outside. There's the drive. Oh, and Towns with the block.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
Foul beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3. And Grant planted Duke. Coach said that at first, your humility held you back from dominating and leading like you were capable of doing. He said you crossed that bridge in your senior year. Do you feel that way?
100% BA. You know, for me on my path and my journey as a basketball player, I so wanted to fit in and be one of the guys. And what I learned is sometimes you're meant to stand out. In my senior year, I finally got that message, and my game took off a whole nother level. And I became comfortable with the idea of standing out. Not everybody's meant to follow. Certain people are meant to lead, and that's when it clicked for me.
Now, here is James. And stolen by Adebayo. Fox right side. George outside. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. The Wizards making a switch here. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's James. Here's Turner. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, basketball was Buddy Hield's escape from poverty in the Bahamas. He said, quote, "Hopefully I'm starting a trend. I want to motivate and encourage kids to show them that they can make it out." His mother said, He used to tell everyone he was going to be like Kobe. Now all the kids here say they want to be like Buddy. Ryan, how special is that?
Yeah, I don't blame him. Thanks a lot, Allie. And so it's Washington with it. After the basket by Toronto. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And the term Renaissance man, perhaps a little overused, B.A., but for Karl Anthony Towns, it's probably appropriate. He was a great student, he taught himself to play the piano, and has had a voice on many social issues.
Washington trailing. And Siakam with the slam.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Pass to Bledsoe. Towns on a screen. From deep. He buries it from three. Bledsoe's got himself on the board with a three there. And Towns also active in the community. By all accounts, a very caring person. But Grant, some have hinted that they think he's too nice. What do you think of that?
I don't have a real issue with that. They said he prefers being positive, but in this league, we know you also have to have a little dog in you as well to excel. I think he has that. He'll continue to get there, I'm sure.
The first one falls.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Pass to Adebayo. George for three. Drains the triple. George has got his third bucket of the night.
Now, with the smaller defender on you, that three-pointer is too tempting not to take.
Here's Wall. A rebound by the Wizards.
Not the guy you expect to be missing a bunny.
Outside Murray. Lets it go for deep. That shot off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Stolen by Siakam. Pass to George. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. They kick it out to Murray. Shoots over Wall. Murray, shot is good. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of that.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. For three, George. But he stays with it. Pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
And it's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
And that one's good. Bledsoe's got 5 points now this quarter.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
That doesn't go either for George.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot hit his shots to drop.
Ingles, no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Raptors out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And the Wizards with possession here. 2-point game. Adebayo on top. Pass to Middleton. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Middleton. James with the block.
You got to be cautious around James. Oh! You can feel the impact.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I don't think that was a pass he should make. Too many things can go wrong. I mean, they're lucky to keep possession.
Tipped away. Stolen by Wall. Pass to Towns. Out to the right wing. Here's Turner. No good. A bit long that time. Here's Siakam. They get the rebound. And the first one at the line is good. Siakam hits them both. And Grant, restrictions on physical play can make it harder to defend guys nowadays. All right, tell our viewers some of the reasons why that's the case.
So, B.A., first of all, I think you have to go back to the 90s when the game was incredibly physical and the scoring was definitely down. The NBA made some rule changes in the early 2000s. They took the physicality away from the game, which gave the advantage to the offensive player. Now, you couple that with, as the game has grown, the skill level of the modern basketball player is through the roof. So now it is incredibly difficult on defense to try to guard some of the best players in the world if you can't use your body and be physical.
Porzingis with it. Ingles covering. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to miss it.
Right side Wall. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range. Wall's got 12 points.
That's when the double team hurts the defense. I mean, when they're guarding a player smart enough to pass out of it and find the man left alone.
And Grant, plenty of defensive potential for De'Aaron Fox with his length and quickness.
So true, B.A. I mean, he's still working to realize that potential at this level. But I love that he enjoys defending. But to this point, I'd say he's finding more traction on the offensive end of the court.
Now here's Lopez. Pass to James. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Here's Hill. Towns on a screen. Goes back up. Back to Hill. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Westbrook with it, and Lopez picks him up. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Hayward, and here's Westbrook. Got a piece of it.
And you got to appreciate the limp Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle.
Here's Westbrook, and another shot. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
The Wizards making a switch here. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. James with the ball. With the drive. And it's James with the jam.
You give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching him just glide through it.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
That free throw good from James.
You know, one of the most impressive things about LeBron is just how he reads the game. He knows exactly what's going on the court at all times. Great anticipation. I mean, he's a coach on the floor.
Westbrook drives. And Westbrook slams it home.
The defense probably had a plan for Westbrook's drive, but he's so dynamic. I mean, it all falls apart.
Boy, Chris, with LeBron, he has an almost encyclopedic knowledge of offensive and defensive sets.
Yeah, B.A. That comes from you studying immense amounts of film. I mean, the great ones, he knows what play the other teams are going to run. I mean, he's as dedicated to the game as anyone else who's played. Their goal on D is to not give him any clean looks from long range.
Horford can't hit.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Porzingis. Hayward, right side. To the paint. It's stolen by James.
If they can run out the clock here, no need to rush it.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Westbrook into the lane. And Westbrook slams it home.
The defense sees Westbrook coming, but his verticality makes him almost unstoppable.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from James. Here's George. Middleton from the outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Wizards out in front. They're up by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Toronto trailing. Pass to Hield. Back to Wall. And the foul called on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him.
To their benefit, they've cut down on the miscues here in the second half.
The Wizards on offense. Fox with the ball. Checked by Wall. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. And he gets it back. George for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Wizards lead by 6.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Outside Hield. Pass to Towns. Here he goes. Nifty move. And he lays it up and in.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Fox outside. George outside. Now here's Middleton. Lets the 3 fly. He drops it from range.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Wall. Count it, and the foul. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
How about that amazing focus from Wall? Even when the D was roughing him up, he was still attacking the basket, keeping his eyes up.
The Raptors making a switch here. And that one misses. The Wizards with a lead. Pass to George. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Middleton outside. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Now, here is James. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
LeBron is so aggressive, virtually unguardable, tough to contain when he's going up to shoot.
And think about this, B.A. You look at the pressure and hype surrounding LeBron James during his entire career, and he's lived up to it in every step of the way. One of the best, if not the best, since his rookie year until now.
Kicks it to George. Back to Siakam. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. And the Wizards lead by 8.
And just using every inch of his incredible wingspan, Siakam is able to make some creative finishes. look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. So, Grant, when we talk about LeBron, and you're talking about him to a non-basketball fan, how would you describe it? What makes him so good?
Well, B.A., you have to start off by saying that nobody's as strong and fast as LeBron. I mean, he has the skills you need at an elite level. He is the complete package in every sense of the word.
Toronto calls timeout. And so here is Toronto. They trail by 9. James outside. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. Hits the three-pointer. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, I looked at only a few players in the league can make.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert. And the free throw, no good.
What sticks out about Fox is his speed. He's one of the fastest guys in the game.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Here's Siakam. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, Grant, looking around the league right now, is there anyone who stands out as being vastly underrated?
Wow. There are a few, but one player that I really like is Bam Adebayo. Now, we know he made the All-Star game last season, and rightfully so. But I think his impact on the floor...
That's how you go. That's how you go.
Wow! Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. Wall. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
This is a player who has nights where he could just explode. And we're witnessing a big-time John Wall explosion tonight. That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to hog in that one.
On the wing, Ingles. Pass to Turner. Here's Towns. Hounded by Adebayo. And the layup falls. Towns has got 9 points now in the second half.
Plays like that, so easy for him. And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Wizards.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough. And, of course, they closed strong.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that's it.
Pass to Siakam. Can't hit that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And there's James from the arc. Rebound by Middleton. And here's Siakam. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks.